Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dominion 5. My name is Phil Stamper.
And I am Jason Heat.
Oh, Jason, we're here again, FWA. You ready for action? You ready for a night of tremendous wrestling?
Always ready for professional wrestling, particularly here at the State Theater at Havre de Grace. Coming up right now, it is
Havre de Grace.
Sorry, Finer Things. The front man, Austin Kingsley V. The percussion, Zakar Shaw in action tonight. The Shredder himself, the CEO of the MAT, Curt Robinson.
And Curt, very well known for his technical wrestling ability. And you know, let's face it, these three together have just that little bit of streak of doing whatever it takes to get the job done. I know that's more like your sentiment.
Yeah, there's no road too low for Finer Things because they already live the high life.
Philadelphia, repping the rep, the missing ingredient, Kris Bishop!
Coming off their huge win over Prolific in the Theater of War match, and it was really all down to this man, Phil.
Absolutely. You saw that lasting image of Kris Bishop waving the flag of the ref at the end of the Theater of War match. And now starting things off at Dominion 5 with Kris Bishop.
Pro wrestling is a business of what have you done for me lately. So while the rep was successful in that huge Theater of War match, doesn't matter. Tonight, they got to go up against Finer Things. And right now, I'm seeing a 3-1 advantage in favor of the finest.
Well, let's see how long that lasts against Kris Bishop. I mean, Kris Bishop is no pushover. And it's one-on-one.
Technically, it's one-on-one. But I don't know if you've watched a lot of professional wrestling. I've never seen a situation where 3 men are on one side and one on the other, and it turns out to actually be one-on-one. No need to check a mat technician like Curt Robinson for any kind of international objects. Curt Robinson has all the weapons he needs with his own arms and legs.
But can he stick to that? Like you said, the numbers game, the road they take. Robinson backing up Kris Bishop into that corner.
Few men have the heart of Kris Bishop. No one can take that away from him, but the CEO of the MAT knows holds. They only teach at the graduate level.
I mean, you're not wrong. Curt Robinson is a tremendous technical wrestler. Said that before, said that from the offset. Wait a minute, oh, snap there from Curt, able to reverse out of that almost dragon sleeper. That setup for that 616.
Curt Robinson has been training since he was a teenager. Super young, already close to being a veteran, and right now wrestling circles around Kris Bishop.
Has him grounded with that headlock. Getting back up to a standing base as Kris Bishop pushes off Curt Robinson. Robinson comes off with a big tackle.
Look at that. Not only a technical expertise, but in this moment, Curt Robinson winning the power game. How good is this kid going to be? And he's already this good as it is.
Ooh, nice snap arm drag there. Oh, fake out from Kris Bishop.
Discretion being the better part of valor right now, and looking to maybe get a little bit of moral support on the outside from Austin Kingsley V, who took his boys on a well-needed vacation to refresh their heads and their hearts, and I think it's really paying dividends right now.
On the outside of the ring, I just want to comment that Curt was checking the bottom of his boots. He thought he slipped on something there. Not that he was trying to shy away from Kris Bishop.
No, he may have. I don't know what heathens inhabit this theater on the days that we're not here. I bet they're a bunch of beer-guzzling boors, and we do need to be careful that this place has been properly taken care of.
Oh, Bishop going after all three members of the Fire Thing, suckers Curt Robinson into dropping that elbow. Kris knows the playbook.
That is an unforced error by Curt Robinson, and now maybe the MVP of the rep after, at least right now, after the Theater of War match, would you say?
And Bishop riding that high that we saw from last month. Getting pushed over to the corner, but up and over goes Bishop.
Gotta wonder, though, just how together are the rep really? If we see Finer Things coming out as a unit, Kris Bishop out here by himself, maybe not all is well in paradise.
What are you talking about? The rep are a defined unit. They have strength in numbers. Kris Bishop knows how to get the job done. He doesn't need anybody to be here helping him.
Well, Kris Bishop's shoulder may have just been separated. We'll see if he can get the job done with a fracture. Curt Robinson now with the pinning attempt, and only 2.
Big stomp from Curt Robinson. Curt trying to lecture Bishop.
No, you don't disrespect a CEO. Curt is very used to people listening to him for taking control of the room, as it were. And Kris Bishop has been disrespectful with the way that he has fought back.
You mean he's putting up a fight in a wrestling match?
2 count only, but closer. Maybe before that was 2.1. That might have been a 2.3. It's about that incremental progress, Phil.
Robinson does know how to lay on the punishment. You're not wrong about the numbers game. But Bishop knows how to get the job done. We're seeing repeated solid right hands.
And this crowd now beginning to rally around Kris Bishop, seemingly to no avail. Center of the ring. The master of the mat's getting closer and closer, Mr. President.
Robinson trying to figure out what else he can do to Bishop. I mean, he has so much in his arsenal. Gut wrench attempt.
Ooh, hard landing right on the shoulder for Kris Bishop, and that may have been the same shoulder that hit the steel post.
And Robinson smells blood. He knows an injury. He knows where he's focusing his attack at.
A shark in the water. A wolf of the Wall Street of the wrestling ring.
Bishop eats that buckle hard.
Bishop has really been on the receiving end of a lot of punishment. Give credit where it's due. He is tough, but he may still be feeling the effects of that Theater of War match, whereas Robinson looks fresh and lean and mean.
Back elbow connects, saved Bishop there. In comes Curt, but eats a boot from Bishop.
Bishop now realizing the defense is only going to work for so long. Moving to offense. Stereo sling blades.
Now Bishop with Robinson on top of his shoulders. Robinson able to maneuver out. Robinson has the height advantage. Oh, but that may have just cost him there.
And now the rest of Finer Things look to be getting a better view of the situation here. And what great.
What is the card?
They are complaining reasonably about the officiating, and
they're not. What complaint? They're trying to stop Kris Bishop from winning this match by distracting the referee.
They're not trying. They are effectively stopping Kris Bishop from winning this match. And wait a second. Coming down the ramp.
Oh, wait a minute. Well, the rep are here. You thought Kris Bishop was by himself?
Well, Kris Bishop came out by himself. His friends are a little late. They seem to be scaring off the rest of Finer Things, and now it's an unfair advantage.
Oh, wait a minute. From behind, Curt Robinson with the roll of 1-2.
Curt Robinson trying to take advantage of this situation. How uncouth. Beautiful clothesline.
1-2, no. Nate and Dave are here trying to rally support from this crowd and Havre de Grace.
This is completely uncalled for. 3-on-1 for the rep. Totally unfair. Unheroic.
Fair with the Finer Things?
Well, they came out. This wasn't a surprise. It was the status quo.
Oh, I think Curt was going for the Fisherman Buster, but roll up a small package. Small package reversed by Robinson. Rolls through to Bishop. Bishop on his base. Goes for a Fisherman Buster again. Wait a minute. Has it locked up. 6-1-6 connects.
And Curt Robinson falls prey to unfair odds as Kris Bishop gets the win.
And the winner of the match, Kris Bishop!
Well, the Rep maintaining their winning ways after that Theater of War match, whether together or separately.
Looks like Nate has something he would like to say.
Looks like we were going to hear from the Rep.
Oh yeah. Good job, homie. Good job, listen. Now it's time to handle the rest of the Rep's business tonight. There's been a lot of open challenges going on here. There's been a lot of people calling these shots. So tonight, for the main event, post-game, y'all don't gotta worry about who your opponents are. Tonight is going to be the Rep versus post-game in the main event.
Blockbuster announcement, main event here tonight. The challenge has been answered.